You learn all the math in the verse. You take a boat in the air that you don't love, she'll shake you off just as sure as a turn in the worlds. Love keeps her in the air when she ought to fall down. Makes her home. You know what the first rule of flying is? Love.
News about an upcoming Firefly TV show on Disney Plus just got a whole lot more interesting. Rumors that a Firefly show was in the works at Disney Studios began to randomly show up on various websites throughout 2021. But a story on MovieWeb on December 8th that told us what we should expect from Disney's Firefly reboot took the show from rumor-based reporting to fact. And that got our attention. If a Firefly reboot was in the works, then we wanted to make sure it was reported accurately. And if it wasn't true, then we wanted to squash the rumors. You can see our full investigation into that story and learn what fans think about a reboot in the link at the end of this video. And the end result of our investigation is that we were stonewalled. Neither MovieWeb nor Disney Studios responded to our multiple requests for confirmation, a source, or really anything that would indicate a Firefly reboot was actually in the works. Our video reporting on the unsubstantiated news by MovieWeb and complete silence from Disney about Firefly got the attention of someone close to what's happening behind the scenes at Disney Studios. And our frustration over a lack of information and accountability was felt by this browncoat insider, and what they have shared with us is eye-opening and potentially very exciting if you are a fan of the Firefly universe, so you don't want to miss this episode. Also, make sure you stay tuned until later in the show, where we'll be showing you why Raycon earbuds are changing the wireless audio experience. And if you haven't already subscribed to our channel, please do so now, and give us a thumbs up if you want more news about your favorite shows. Also, click the notification bell to never miss an episode, and make sure you stay tuned to the end to see how to get this awesome Firefly I Aim to Misbehave graphic design from the amazing artists at mixtease.com.
This is good.
Once we confirmed our Firefly source as legitimate and promised them complete anonymity, as we do with all of our sources, they were able to confirm some of the information put out by MovieWeb and others, but more importantly, they uncovered new information that no one has previously discussed. The most important thing that our source confirmed is that Disney Studios is 100% planning a Firefly show for Disney Plus. The goal of the new Firefly series will be to build the universe the original show was always intended to explore. We were told the show will not be forced family-friendly, as was previously reported, and will remain true to the established universe and expand upon that. So it appears the companion job title will remain, although despite this admission, we wouldn't be surprised if Disney still watered it down. When you figure Fox wasn't afraid to run with legalized prostitution on a science fiction network television show almost 20 years ago, Disney is likely not to be judged if the profession is treated like window dressing. We also learned that the events of the Serenity movie will not be taken into account because of licensing, as well as the death of Alan Tudyk's character Wash.
I'm a leaf on the wind. Watch out.
Based on this information alone, we have a good idea what actors we might see in the upcoming series, but let's get back to that in a moment. Our source also confirmed that Firefly will be written, produced, and directed by the same people who brought us The Mandalorian and The Book of Boba Fett. This means we should be getting Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni, or members of their team. Confirming this is huge, and as a result of what they have accomplished with Star Wars so far, Firefly fans should be very happy with this news. But let's take a deeper look at that in a moment. One of the interesting things our insider divulged is that in the next year, we'll see a familiar ship slipped into the background of another Disney-owned franchise episode. For browncoats, seeing a Firefly-class ship in a Star Wars episode would be an awesome moment. And while they weren't specific about the when and where we would see it, our guess would be during The Mandalorian Season 3, which began filming in October. It's important to note that while we appreciate this incredible information, the series is still in the planning phase, and many of these things can still change. Until Disney officially confirms something, nothing is set in stone. That said, there are so many things to unpack here. But before we do that, let me quickly tell you why we love this video's sponsor, Raycon.
Shiny. Must be bad guys.
2022 is going to be our biggest year yet. This year there will be more videos, more collaboration, and we'll be working with people all over the world. And our Raycons are going to be a huge part of that success. Whether it's listening to podcasts, editing our videos, or collaborating with fellow YouTubers, none of it will happen without our incredible Raycon Everyday Earbuds. Raycons look, feel, and sound better than ever. With optimized gel tips for the perfect in-ear fit, these earbuds are so comfortable they will not budge. Trust me. They offer 8 hours of playtime and a 32-hour battery life. Raycons are priced just right. You get quality audio at half the price of other premium audio brands. Whatever your daily activity, Raycons stay in your ear no matter what. It's no wonder Raycon's everyday earbuds have over 48,000 5-star reviews.
Oh wow, 47. So many.
Click on the link in the description box or go to buyraycon.com/podcast to get 15% off your Raycon purchase. Grab a pair of these amazing earbuds and improve your audio life today.
Won't run on batteries.
Oh, God.
There are so many things we can take away from the information we were provided. If Firefly is being created by the same people who created The Mandalorian, then here is a good reason Firefly fans can get excited. Mandalorian star Pedro Pascal described his series as taking the space western undertones from the Star Wars films and infusing it with steroids.
What the hell are you doing on the ground? That hurts. Well, it's supposed to hurt.
And it's true. The Mandalorian feels like a western wrapped around Star Wars characters. This is exactly what Firefly will need as well. Star Wars has its outer rim planets, and Firefly has its outer worlds. When you think about it, Disney couldn't pick a better team to work on Firefly. And that team will be led by Jon Favreau, who came up with the idea for The Mandalorian and approached Kathleen Kennedy with the idea back in 2017. She set him up with Dave Filoni, who was the executive producer for the animated series Star Wars: The Clone Wars and Star Wars Rebels. And the rest is science fiction history. Favreau, who is quietly becoming a Hollywood powerhouse, is remembered by older fans as Rudy's best friend at Notre Dame, or that guy who is so money he doesn't even know it in the 1996 movie Swingers. To younger fans, he is Iron Man's driver and Spider-Man's babysitter, Happy Hogan. But behind the scenes, Favreau is quickly becoming the writing and directing darling Firefly fans can only hope would be attached to their new show. It would seem that after more than a decade that Favreau has been working with Kevin Feige on the Marvel Cinematic Universe, he has learned something important that we desperately need in a Firefly reboot: world building. Not only is Favreau almost single-handedly saving Star Wars for Disney, he's doing it by telling great stories and weaving them together. He's doing it right now, intertwining The Mandalorian and the Book of Boba Fett. With this success, don't be surprised if he does the same thing with Firefly. He is creating a mini Marvel universe for Star Wars, and he could easily do the exact same thing for Firefly. Favreau's ideas and writing, combined with Filoni's Star Wars experience and knowledge, has been a great team accurately immersing us in Star Wars stories we didn't know we needed to see. And the same thing can happen with Firefly. Imagine if Disney brought Joss Whedon on board to serve as an expert like Filoni. Who knows when his Hollywood exile will end? But to have the series creator team up with Favreau to recreate the Firefly universe would be perfect. This is a wish list if Disney executives are watching. And remember when our insider mentioned the Serenity movie wouldn't be considered because of Wash dying? This information opens up a lot of new possibilities that line up with what Star Wars TV has been doing as well. They are using origin actors to come back into their original roles and surrounding them with new characters. This time with the original characters gives a sense of comfort for the fans and allows them to slowly connect with the new characters as they grow. If Temuera Morrison can come back and play Boba Fett as a veteran of the prequels, then why can't Alan Tudyk or Nathan Fillion come back to reprise their roles and help kick off the Firefly universe as well? If it's true that Disney doesn't want Wash dead, then it must mean they want to bring him back. I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens. Who would you like to see return to Firefly glory? With Disney moving forward, the only thing in question is the Firefly fandom. Following a poll of nearly 200,000 science fiction fans, more than 70% of people who answered said they didn't want to see Firefly rebooted in any circumstance. Comments ranged from, "I just want something original," to, "I wouldn't trust Disney to reboot their own computers," and, "It was lightning in a bottle. They'll never be able to recapture that magic again." It will be interesting to find out if their opinions remain the same once it is confirmed that Favreau and his Star Wars team will also be working on Firefly. The good news is, if you are a Firefly fan and you want something new, it appears to be finally happening. It's been a long wait, but after almost 2 decades, it will be interesting to see what Disney can do with Firefly and how fans react to a new show. What do you think? Are you excited to have a new Firefly universe constructed, or do you wish Disney would leave it alone? What original actors would you like to see in a new series? Are you watching the Star Wars shows, and does that make a difference in how you feel about Disney making Firefly? Let's talk about it in the comments below. Also, check out this incredible Firefly I Aim to Misbehave graphic design from the amazing artists at mixtees.com. Get 20% off your purchase by using coupon code THEPOPCAST. The link is in the description below.
I aim to misbehave.
Hungry for more current pop culture news? Then make sure you head over and subscribe to the Popcast Unleashed for daily content. Hear us talk about all of your favorite things. Click on the link in the description below. Until next time.
What was that?
Don't want the show to end? Become a Popcast member by hitting the join button to get exclusive content including special member live streams, Discord privileges, behind the scenes access, and so much more. Click join and let's hang out.